I don't know if we'll get any new or any subscribers in today or not. But I had some time. The house was quiet. So I thought, why not go live? I am not in my usual spot for lives, so that's okay. This is a quiet spot. Ramondo, hi. I don't speak Spanish. So, and I'm not sure that the fire fits, but okay. We need to clean up the emojis, okay? Ramondo, I'm not gonna tell you again. Clean up the emojis, or I'm going to have to remove you from live. Please. No. No. Now clean it up. Hello, awesome cat 2 Luffy. Hello. How is everybody? Good. Good. My day is good. I am old enough to have a child, maybe with kids themselves. Hey, 7-inch. How are you? Hey, Chelsea. I'm good. I'm good. I had a quiet moment in the day and figured why not go live. I am working on next week's, or some of the videos that should be up by next week. I'm trying to. Oh, not another one. I am not even going to answer that question. Awesome cat to Luffy. I have meetings tonight and working on the channel. I got a bunch of videos to write up. I'm not I'm not answering that question anymore. If you can't figure out what I am by looking, yeah, that's not gonna happen. Anybody else have cool plans for today? I know it's Wednesday, halfway through the work week. Same, it's quiet. It's sort of gray and cloudy out. 407. I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't want to know. And no, that is none of your business. Oh. There isn't any load to be kept. That I just don't understand. Or maybe I don't understand the question. But that's okay, whatever. Next week, I'm finding it really hard. I'm preparing a video on lamprey, and I'm finding it really hard to not list it as a invasive species from the get-go. It's really hard. But maybe I can get it done. Sorry that you missed last night's live. Oh, not another one. If this is bad, whoever sent this message, I'm going to kick you. Okay, 407 bad kids, I'm sorry, but yeah, I can't have you talking like that on my live. Anyway, back to live. Maybe I need to go earlier. I don't know why people come into lives and they have to be dirty minded. I really don't. What? Are you insane? Chelsea, 7-inch. Thanks for coming into live. I hope you're still here. I don't have a script for this one, so it's kind of up in the air. didn't have to go down to my brother's house to babysit. So the day is kind of open until around 5 o'clock my time. I am totally winging it. I don't even have Carol here. Cool beans. I hope it keeps you busy. I'm taking time away from video prepping. I figure I can do that once in a while. And it's worth it to come in and to be I lost my train of thought. To be I think it's worth it to come in every once in a while and not have a big script to work with, or to just be on and hopefully on for an hour, maybe. Wow, it says nobody's on. That's crazy. Yeah, that my thing is always wacko. I could have 12 people in here and it just goes nuts. Yeah, this is about the time that I get a bunch of, I don't want to say, I am not knocking teenagers because teenagers are awesome, but this is about the time that I start getting people coming in asking ridiculous questions. So, yay me. Yeah, my counter doesn't really work the best. Although I did get 4 likes, so I guess that's the thing. And I'm pretty sure I got hit on. I'm pretty sure that happened today too. Which I don't get, but whatever. Life is good. Had pretty good turnout for last night's live. We went almost an hour and something minutes. Going to try and do these at least once a week where I just come in and I'm here. That way, people that don't get to go to lives very often can come in. And not feel like they have to stay up till 2 a.m., which I'm thankful for. I did vote. And I don't discuss who I voted for other than I voted. Because if I don't vote, in my mind, that means that I can't complain if I don't vote. So it gives me a chance to hopefully pick somebody that I want in office. Hi, hi, Con. Sorry, if I look like I'm in a weird angle, it's because I am. Good night. It must be late where you are. I apologize, Ms. Marble. I don't understand that, but okay. Sabar Khan. United States. Your country, probably India. Sorry, guys. So, what are you doing, Sabir Khan? What time is it there? Thank you. Much appreciated. Trust me, nobody's grandfather. But I know in some places it's a sign of respect, so hopefully that's what that is. USA. Who is grandfather calling number? I'm not giving out my phone number. I don't know what calling number is. And if you're asking for my phone number, I'm not giving out my phone number. Nature Guy X46. I don't speak whatever language you're speaking. or typing, it needs to be in English so I can read it. And if that is offensive, I was a paraprofessional, a teacher. Not really a teacher, but a teacher's aide. No. I went to school for biology. Well, I went to college for biology. My name is Nature Guy X46. But as I've said before, I also do a ton of research before I do a video. So I learn by I'm learning as you guys as I put together videos. Bye. I worked as a teacher's aide. Right now, I'm a full-time YouTuber slash babysitter for my grandnephew. What number? Sabir Khan, I don't know what number you're talking about. If you're asking for my phone number, I'm not giving that out. No way in the world I'm giving that out. I hear that. I see that. I don't think Carol is joining me today. She must be busy. No, no video calling. I mean, I don't even know you, and you want me to video call? Yeah. I think so. No, I don't know you. I'm not video calling somebody I don't know. No. And he's about to get, if he doesn't take no for an answer, he's going to find himself banned. I'm not telling you again. The answer is no. And you're about, like I said, you're about to get put into timeout. That's okay, Carol, no problem. It's been fun though. I got hit on twice. Anybody know what he's saying? Or they're saying? If you're talking to me in Hindi, I don't understand it. I speak English. So if you want to talk to me in English. I'm not being rude. I just don't understand it. I'm trying to be respectful. Yeah, I don't really would like to know what he's saying. Anybody speak Hindi? Or whatever else he's saying? I don't know who your grandfather is. Because I don't have any grandchildren. People assume an awful lot online. You come from India. And I've already told you my country. I may have to take a nap after this. Bye. Thanks, Drake. I don't I don't have a problem with people coming into my live who maybe speak different languages. But here's my problem. My Spanish is but I don't know anything in Hindi or any of the languages from out in that area of the world. And if you're typing your language into YouTube, into chat, I am not going to understand it. So it doesn't do any good to type it in. I've given you my name, Sabar Khan. I'm not giving it again. So, chat. Quit asking for my name. If you ask again, you're going to get kicked. And I'm not your dada. Whatever that is. Not your dad, not your granddad, not your grandfather, not your uncle. I get some things are meant as out of respect, but you've been told. Sometimes I like coming on and being a little bit of a grouch. Sometimes not. Okay, subscriber who is what? I'd like for him to make sense, or at least we haven't even brought up the Bible. Not once. I know you're a subscriber. You've already told me that. And for all you know, I may not be Christian. Carol, 10 minutes, please. Hey, Chelsea, welcome back. If you think that lives in the evening sometimes get bad, that's okay. You're good. Lives during the midday get really, really wacky. Not going to lie. sorry, 7-inch, but that was getting tiresome. Personally, Carol, I'm sorry. I am definitely a Popeyes person. The guy from India. Ooh, yeah. You know, I really try to be polite. If you if you get it mild, they can do it mild. It's not too bad. I used to think it was interesting. We would go out to my grandma's, and she lived in Utah, and they didn't have, I think it was Burger King, but they had McDonald's. I hate I don't hate it. I don't like it when people, after you give them an answer, and they sit there and have to ask 20,000 times. When I was growing up, I never saw In and Out. It doesn't mean that they don't have it now, but at the time, no. You should have seen it when I first came in, Carol. You would have loved it. I literally was getting hit on. You know, that's the thing that gets on my nerves is Europe in general. Maybe it is food and even the fast food industry is so much different in Europe than it is here. Like the Aldi's products, the Aldi's products that they make are better for you than the other brands. Well, they have fast food. Like they have McDonald's. But like for example, our large or extra large, I don't think 7-inch, correct me if I'm wrong, but you guys don't have the extra large size. Even the large is different, if you guys even have that. Food is interesting. Like here, it's okay to load up our kids with artificial dyes. They are smaller, which helps in portion control. Here, you would be in shock. Which isn't a bad thing at all. Yeah, I believe that. Me and Carol, we have a guy at church that works for Crumble. You know, I'm a small guy, and my stomach isn't very big. But like for me, I don't like mayonnaise. I think it's gross. I just I'm picky, I guess. There are still places in the United States that I have yet to see. Places that I really would like to see. Just like there's places in Europe I'd love to see. I've been lucky in that regards. I've been to Canada, New York State briefly, Pennsylvania briefly, Connecticut for a bit. I've been in both oceans, but it's always been with family. So it's always been sort of what everybody else has wanted to see. I've been to Yellowstone once in my 50 something years of life. That is so awesome, 7 inch. Is that mostly for work or for leisure? No. Is that the is there a reason for that? I think the US, Europe, and South Africa, maybe because it fits within. See, I'd like to do that, but again, it comes down to flying. I could, but I'm not going to. I've only been out of country once, and that was for a week. And you, well, 7-inch maybe, because you've gone on safaris, but it was it was primitive the time that I spent up in Canada. Very primitive. Oh yeah, we camped. We were on an island the size of a football stadium, and when I say football, I don't mean soccer. I think there's give and takes for everything. I was talking with a friend of mine. Well, he's not a friend of mine. I follow a guy on Facebook and YouTube who lives in Namibia. I don't know. Probably. I am sorry. Namibia. Sorry. Pronunciation is not one of my strong points. I do apologize. I don't know why it's so bad, but at least I can tell you that I'm pretty certain it's on, is it the Atlantic side? So the east coast of Africa? Pretty sure. Anyway, my knowledge of geography is hopefully a little bit better than my pronunciation is. Hopefully. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to be rude or disrespectful with my pronunciation. It's yeah. Oh. There are days when I spend 10 minutes working on pronunciation of some of the exotic fruits that I've talked about on the channel, and I still get it wrong. Okay. Yeah, the island that we were on, we were in the middle of nowhere, Ontario. There were we were on an island in the middle of a lake. And there were no bathrooms. You had to boil your water. And your food was kept cool inside a cement box thing in the ground. And during the winter, wolves and bears traveled through. Um it was in Halliburton, Ontario, if I remember right, or in that area. Oh my gosh. Hi, Hi, Con. Do not come in here if you're going to continue doing the same stuff. I think I'm falling asleep. To be perfectly honest. I don't think I don't think the UK does. I would, but then I'd have to leave you guys. It's weird how we do that. Because where I live in Indiana, we actually had we would have had wolves, we would have had I don't know if we had coyote. We would have had black bear, river otter, bobcat. And because of farmers, they were gotten rid of. They do now, but I don't think back in the day we would have had that. They have red deer and I don't know if Scotland they have in parts they have wildcats. And if you're along the ocean, they have seals and whales. But I guess that's any place really. That is true. You don't have skunks. But trust me, skunks are not what I would call amazing. We do have badgers, but I think European badgers are so much cooler looking than our badgers. I have seen footage from the North Sea. No, thank you. Yeah, they are. I don't know though, because it seems like the European badgers aren't as aggressive as our American badgers. Um, 7 inch. That's an interesting question. I am actually it's really weird. Um, my family originally came from Switzerland. But we speak German. That is so cool. So we have, I don't know how many foxes we have, but we have foxes that live in my neighborhood. My dad's family came over prior to the American Revolution. They were coming for religious freedom. And my mom's family is from the UK. So, um, I mean, we might have family that comes from Germany itself, but I think as maps were drawn for countries, things got shifted a bit. Excuse me. I probably would not fit in Holland. I would fit in better in Asia, maybe. And even then, I'm not 100% sure. Although the white skin might Their white skin may not work so much. I'm only 5 foot. So I'm short everywhere I go. I think it's why also I'm so anxious. There's nothing worse than being somewhere and somebody will walk by and it's like, or I'm in a crowded situation and I can't see anybody because I can't see over their heads. I can't see past anybody. I don't like heights. I've never liked heights. My dad has a book that has the town that my family originally came from. And who knows, there still might be family in Switzerland, Germany, even today. I would have no idea. But I know for a fact, hey, predecessor, but I know for a fact that when we came to America that the name was changed. We just found out that on my mom's side of the family, there's even a royal connection in my family. Not that I'm bragging because I'm not. Definitely not. Guys, I am going to be going live um Thursday on the other channel and then I am going live Friday at 7. And that should make my buddy from Mexico happy. Because we are going to be talking about the fossa. Bless his heart. I hope he's there. My dad loves family history, so it's ingrained in us more or less. It's quiet again. I don't like it when it goes quiet. Because then I never know if I'm frozen, if people are just taking a break. Carol, if it freezes and I'm not answering questions or responding, message me on Messenger so I know. Okay, there it goes. I would love to find out that I have family from Romania, but I'm not going to be that lucky. Romania just looks, not that there aren't wild spaces in other places in Europe, but Romania just looks wild. Like it looks very feral, sort of, in a way. I don't know how to explain it. Very scenic in places. But maybe that's an illusion. Oh, that is cool. I am related to King James, or at least one of the King Jameses. I'm always afraid I'm going to find out that I'm related to some really, 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 really bad person. This is what I get for being in bed. It makes me want to sleep. And I know I shouldn't be in bed, but you know what? It's comfy. Yeah, sort of the same here. I don't know exactly what my breakdown is, but I know I'm at least. But you know what, Carol? This is the way I look at it. We don't have a choice in who our family is. So I know there's there's people in my family, not the people, but the things that they've done that I don't like. Yeah, but again, at the end of the day, they're still just people. Um, they all intermarried. To an extent, anyway. France and England intermarried quite a bit. And I think even some Spanish. You too, predecessor. I will see you later. Okay, guys. I hate to say it, but I'm an hour and 16 minutes into this. I'm going to call it a day. I will see everybody later. Have a good one. Goodbye. Love y'all. Remember to never stop. Remember to never give up on yourselves and always keep learning. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.